On Tech, I'm Evan Brown, Fox News.
Thank you, Weslaco, and thank you, Rio Grande Valley, for listening today to News Talk 710 KURV, the Valley's official home for Fox News Radio. Listen to Sergio Sanchez every morning on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Parami app. Stay informed with exclusive interviews from top local and state leaders, plus economic development news, business, and medical reports, and all the local news from the RGV. It's everything you need to know to start your day right. Sergio Sanchez and News Talk 710 KURV on the free Radio Parami app. Download it now.
The Sergio Show on Newstalk 710 KURV. Thank you to Lone Star National Bank. Thanks to South Texas Buick GMC for this hour of the program. And we're also broadcasting at the moment on 710 KURV X. That's the one I prefer, X Live. We're also at 710 KURV Facebook Live. Are you doing the two thing as well, Freddie? Wow. You already mastered YouTube Live 710 KURV. Because we got company. If you noticed earlier in the broadcast on the morning program, the morning news, Freddie was here with a broom. He was sweeping the place and cleaning. He was doing a lot of dusting and all that because we have company right now. And so my friend Bill is coming in, and he's a stickler for cleaning. You better clean up the place. Bill Martin, CFB, Certified Financial Planner, CFP.
There you go.
Certified. All right. I don't know. I didn't get all that fancy book learning, so I had all that education stuff. I don't know. Certified Financial Planner, cancer survivor, and dear friend in the studio. God bless you, brother.
Thanks,
Dad. May I ask real quick?
Would you ask?
Your dad?
Oh, family is great. I'm so blessed. I have 4 parents, alive, well, physically, mentally, spiritually, in great shape. And, I have so many friends who've lost a parent at this stage. So I'm blessed beyond what I deserve.
Enjoy, brother. Enjoy. Your papa, of course, Valley Landsman for so many. Is he still in the thick of it?
He's very much involved in nature photography for conservation. That's his baby. And it's not Valley Land Fund that he's focused on now. He's focused on really making it the concept of business. Nature photography, nature tourism is a big deal here. And so, if you can create business and a way for people to make money doing it, it'll be successful and you'll get more conservation.
Okay, quick plug for Papa, his efforts. Okay, now let's get to the topic at hand. So my friend Bill Martin, he's a certified financial planner. He's a cancer survivor. Tell me.
Specifically leukemia.
Yeah. So we're here on their behalf.
That's right.
Tell me your story real quick for folks who are not familiar with it.
I'll keep it brief. Yeah. So 2010, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I had a bone marrow transplant that year. And, that's kind of a coin flip chance of survival. And if you land on the right side of it, you're considered cured. You're not in remission. So after 2 years of after the bone marrow transplant, I was considered cured. Wow. And thank God, continue to enjoy good health.
Yeah. In those days, Bill and I, we had the privilege and pleasure to volunteer on the ID board back there. And it was during those years, in the thick of that. Yeah. You were top leadership in that board. And so fighting cancer. Amazing. And thank God that he brought you through it. Quite a lesson. Learn and new friends that you've made as well. So you're here on behalf of the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and you can see us on the broadcast live on X and YouTube and Facebook. Angela Mills is here on this. Come up to the microphone. That's Angie. They say, or Bill told me, you are a visionary candidate. So let's start with, make sure the microphone is on for you. So tell me about your story. Why are you helping out, participating with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society?
Gosh, it's my time. This is my fifth campaign that I've helped with. I've always been behind the scenes.
Of other visionary candidates, of which I was a couple of years ago.
I did not sit on Bill's. I was on his competitor's team, local.
You know her.
Sabrina Walker Hernandez.
Yeah.
And so I was on hers 2 years ago. It started originally with the first Visionary of the Year, which used to be Man and Woman of the Year 5 years ago with Jessica Delgado. Mm-hmm. She and Larry are the owners of the Delgado Collective and several restaurants locally. So when she asked if I would jump into this arena with her, I did. And here we are.
As a visionary candidate, what does that entail? What is it that you need to do? to help out?
So what we're doing is we are raising funds.
Mhm.
We each set a goal. Each campaign does to help for research, cancer research, specifically in this case, blood cancer.
It's to support LLS, which
Mhm.
does the support for patients and families
Mhm.
and cancer research. Those are the basic two things they do.
Yeah.
Right. And so last year alone, they had about $54,000 that they gave out to people that reached out locally in the Rio Grande Valley
Okay.
towards patient. Uh, uh,
Everything from transportation to
the percentage that they have to do out of pocket, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's $500, but it was about $54,000 just in the Rio Grande Valley alone.
Yeah.
And so that's a big statistic with just last year's campaign. So our goal this year for our team is United We Stand, because as the Rio Grande Valley, we are united. We are one as a region, not an individual city.
Except on Friday Night Football, but I know where you're
Except
going.
on Friday
Yeah,
Night
I got
Football.
you. Yeah.
So we have a goal of $150,000 to raise over. We have 6. We're halfway there, so we have maybe 6.5 more weeks to go
Okay.
to raise that.
Well, that's pretty good. You're
And
halfway there. People
we're-
making donations, right?
People are making donations, and we can still use some more donations
Okay.
to reach our goal. It's
and then we have 2 big events.
Yeah.
We do. We have 2 big events, and along with the events, but with donations, it helps us keep the Rio Grande Valley on the map, to keep that finger on us, because we are the true South Texas region, not San Antonio.
Amen, amen, amen. I like what you're saying. I have to say that all the
Reach.
time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Every time I hear San Antonio.
So donations and 2 big events that we have.
Okay. So you got Rockin' Tacos.
Yes. we
Rockin'
have
Tacos,
Rockin'
third year.
Tacos.
I started it my visionary year,
Uh-huh.
2 years ago. And then last year, Gabby Nunnery was our visionary candidate that we supported it through Rockin' Tacos. And that event, cumulatively is close to raising $200,000. Angela's going to put it over the
Nice.
top. We're gonna keep doing this
Yeah.
event as long as I can. I had a friend that I met at MD Anderson who passed. I did it in his honor.
Wow.
And Angela's doing it in honor of a family member.
My mother's had cancer twice, and my grandfather had leukemia.
Hmm.
And my mother is a cancer survivor. So like I tell Bill and I tell everybody else, leukemia, breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, it's still cancer. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So that's my big why.
A lot of the
Yes.
A lot of the research funds that they raise go to find new cures that lead over to other cancers as well. So it's supporting LLS. You're supporting local patients. You're supporting cancer cures, not just leukemia cancer cures. So the event is on May 8th, Thursday, May 8th. It's in our subdivision called the Hills, which we truly do have hills in South Texas. They're not maybe not quite as
Man, it's
tall.
just a bunch of dirt mounds, and they were exaggerating.
But we like to call them hills.
some of the retention ponds that they did nearby, but it's hills. Otherwise, put some grass on it, mow the lawn.
It's a
looks
beautiful
nice.
outdoor
I guess.
event that takes place between our home and pond.
Okay.
We have 8 restaurants that will be serving gourmet tacos. We'll have some wine, we'll have some beer. The restaurateurs, what we're calling our taqueros, they also make a signature cocktail. We'll have a rock and roll band, have a little auction, and it's just going to be great. Sergio, I'm counting on you to pray for good weather that evening. We'll take rain every other day, but that evening, let's keep it nice and dry.
Man,
Well, and one important thing
Yes,
is
ma'am.
the taqueros
Mhm.
that we have, all of them are donating their services 100%
Oh,
to us.
okay.
Some of them may take a little bit just to kind of offset
Food
minor
costs,
fees,
Yeah,
but I mean minor.
that's one.
And so that speaks volumes
Because you got
to
some real
the
deal
valley.
talent, right?
we
Real
do. We
deal
have,
talent.
I mean, from Cameron County to Hidalgo County.
Okay.
We have the Flying Pig. We have GW Barbecue. We have España, Coffee Zone, Bodega, La Jaiba, Tacos Plebe, and Buena Vida, which are all, for us, the big thing was local. Because again, the campaign that I'm leading on for this group was educating the people of the valley of what resources are there to them,
Yeah.
which is what this campaign will provide to them that they do not know about. And so all of these local taqueros, which is what they all have their names, you'll see those at one
Yeah.
point, they're donating their time, their services, their food, their staff
And they want to make
towards this again.
They want to make this special. They want to
Yes.
make a special
Yes.
plate tapa for everybody that's there. They're friendly competitors with each other, and everybody's making the same beef taco. It is going to be a unique event.
On behalf of the Leukemia Lymphoma Society local effort, Angela Mills, you can see our family, and we will repeat this video. We'll share it online as well and give it to them to share on all the online platforms. Angela Mills.
Millis, Sergio.
Oh, yes, Melis.
Angela Millis.
I'm sorry.
Milis. Con una I.
Oh, that's easy to remember. Milis.
Milis.
Okay. Angela Milis, right? Visionary candidate, leading the charge. And the fundraiser for this year's Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Bill Barton, my friend, cancer survivor, in the studio. Rockin' Tacos is on Thursday, May the 8th. Tickets. Okay, well, how do we get those?
All right, first, we have two great sponsors, Bird Ogden and Vantage Bank, are platinum sponsors, and they're awesome supporters and have been for years. They can get those tickets. Individual tickets are $150. We would love some more sponsors, and they can reach out to us. If I can, I would love to send you like a QR code or something that we can put with this video.
We can put it on,
that would be great.
Well. Yeah.
They can contact me directly, 956-358-1264.
Are you seeking, is it like going to be like an auction and you do something? So are you still seeking gifts?
Yes.
Nice things.
Silent auction items, as well as some live auction items.
Okay.
So we're going to have some neat stuff, things like beach stays with meals and other really neat opportunities to participate. You can participate by giving an item. You can participate by bidding on items, and obviously sponsorships would be greatly accepted.
On site, right?
On site, because we will have two events: the Rockin' Tacos.
And I'm sorry,
that's okay.
I say on site because sometimes people put like a website and they can start
on site.
Online. So it's all on site. You got to be
all
there.
on site.
Okay.
Unless they call and say, "Hey, I've got $5,000. I'd like you to bid on a dinner." I could definitely do that all day long.
I'll bid on your behalf.
That sounds good.
And so we do. We have, and the second event is going to be a Bourbon and Bubbles, which will be on May 21st.
Oh, it's right after that.
Yes, and it will be at Manuel Tiscareno's Couture Dress Shop. And so Manuel does high fashion all over the world. He's been on runways. He's been on Bazaar, and his home base is here in the Rio Grande Valley also.
Right next to Salt on Main Street.
Right next to it. And so Manuel, everybody that is donating something has had somebody that they've lost to cancer or that they know that has cancer, and he is donating his spot as well because his mother passed of cancer as well 7 years ago. And what a beautiful experience to have almost everybody that has been touched by cancer some way.
Yeah.
And this is just, again, another testament. He's donating his spot, which he doesn't ever open to anybody, for the sake of helping us raise funds as well. And if you ever need a custom suit, he can, get you suited for one.
It seems like every year I need a new one because I keep growing in this direction. Hey, can y'all come back, or maybe for Bourbon and Bubbles?
Absolutely.
Come back. We can talk later.
Sure.
Would love to.
May. So the Rockin' Tacos fundraiser to benefit Leukemia Lymphoma Society here in the Rio Grande Valley, taking place at the Hills. Is that
the Hills?
The Hills in Edinburgh.
It is on Thursday, May 8th. You can call my friend Bill Martin, 956. Let me say the number correct. 358-1264.
Yes, sir.
358-12. You can call us here at the radio station. I got Bill's number in my cell phone too. He's a friend. So we can forward that to you. Tickets $150. Yep. I think I see. Okay, so there you go.
All you can eat, all you can drink.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't say all you can drink.
Oh, that's true.
Because
TABC does not want you to try to beat anybody's record.
Sorry, we can delete that.
Well, if you got designated driver, then go ahead. Reach to your.
That's right.
All you can eat.
Yeah, all you can eat. Yeah. Guys, thanks for stopping by.
It's our pleasure, Sergio.
Great
love you,
success.
Man.
Love you, my brother. Thanks for stopping by. Angie, good to meet you.
Thank you. Likewise.
And man, hit it out of the park on this one. Come back anytime. Okay. Look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks for the Bourbon and Bubbles. Again, Rockin' Tacos on Thursday, May 8th. So call my friend Bill Martin, 358-1264. Call us here at the station, and I'll get you the information to benefit the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. The Sergio Show on News Talk 710 KURV. This hour made possible by Lone Star National Bank. Big thank you as well to South Texas Buick GMC. The news is next.
Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow by New Nordic, available online.
Listen to Sergio Sanchez every morning on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Parami app. Stay informed with exclusive interviews from top local and state leaders, plus economic development news, business, and medical reports, and all the local news from the RGV. It's everything you need to know to start your day right. Sergio Sanchez and News Talk 710.